Hi everyone, welcome to November's newsletter. You can see from the text that I've put on that we're going to concentrate on greenside bunker play today. An area of the game that people tend to find a little bit difficult, but with the right technique it's as comfortable a shot as any shot that you'll play on the golf course. The first thing to try and work out is to work out where the bottom of your swing arc is. That's really key to creating a shot that will get the ball coming out of the bunker, okay? So I'm just going to go through a nice easy exercise that I try and do with all of my pupils to try and get them to understand the lowest part of their golf swing, because that's really important to placing the ball in a position in your stance that will give you the best chance to get the ball coming out of the bunker. Now, what we're trying to do with the bunker shot is we're maybe trying to catch the sand maybe an inch or 2 inches behind the ball. The sand wedge will then slide under the sand, and that pocket of sand will help to lift the ball out of the bunker, okay? But we need to find where that strike point is to start with. So I'm just going to go in and just show you this exercise very quickly. As you can see, I've drawn a line in the sand, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 3 swings along that line to try and find out where the sand wedge is actually striking. What I want to try and do is I want to catch the sand just behind the line, okay? So I'm just going to work along the line just for a second or so, and let's see what we can do. Okay, so if we can just have a look at the 3 strikes first of all, and what you can see is there's a real consistency on the distance that I've caught the sand behind the ball, okay? Now that's exactly what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create that sort of distance away from the ball. The ball would then be sat on that line, okay? So if we have a look at where the ball was positioned for me to create that, okay? The ball was positioned slightly forward in my stance, okay? Because I know that the bottom of my swing arc is going to be pretty much in the middle of the stance. If I then have the ball in the middle of the stance, what's going to happen is that I'll catch too much of the ball first. So the real key is to find that low point in your golf swing. So try this exercise in your own time and then work from there, okay? Other keys that we work on a bunker shot. Let's go through the basics very quickly. First of all, a little bit of feet wiggle into the sand. What it's doing is it's creating a nice solid base for you. It's also taking you below the level of the sand, okay? We're trying to get under the golf ball, so let's just go into the sand a little bit more than we normally would. I always like to see the club face a little bit open. It gives me the feeling that it's going to be easier to slide that club under the ball, okay? The real key for me is to make sure that you make a real positive swing through the ball, make a real positive follow through position if we can. So I'm just going to put a ball down into the sand here, and I'm just going to play a shot for you. So we can see the ball's positioned a little bit forward in my stance, club face is open. The real key for me now is to make sure that I make a really positive follow through. What I don't want to do is I don't want to stop at impact. I've got to keep my body moving through it. So let's see if we can try this one. Okay. So I played that shot with a lot of speed, okay, very explosive through the sand. If you can work on these keys, let's find the bottom of the swing arc and let's make a really positive swing at it, you're going to have real success out of the bunkers.